It's 9ish. Y'all know what time it is. Sports Blocker Red Hot. Powered by the Monarchy.
It's 9ish, and Rockwell's actually here. We on time.
Fuck you.
Hey, I was a little taken aback.
It happens.
Oh, I needed to get away from life quickly with today's events.
Okay, how did that end up turning out for you?
I did end up getting my taxes paid.
So you can't do that shit online?
Well, so here was the problem. They got hacked, right? So it had been down for like a week, 2 weeks, some shit like that. And they said they on the news they said they were gonna be doing a soft opening on Tuesday, right? So everybody pulls up. Woman,
saw that line.
smart mouth ass woman. I knew she was gonna be like this when she came out the door, with no right to do so. But
Was she white?
it's big pussy pork.
I just had to ask. I mean, you know.
Walks out. She's like, if you don't have an appointment, you're not getting seen today. Appointment? How do you schedule an appointment? You have to do it online. Where? It's down right now. You can't. What the fuck?
What kind of catch-22 is
So
this?
who the fuck? How they get an appointment? The ones that's walking in, how they get an appointment?
I mean, this is very not sports talk, but you know.
It has to do with Jackson County, and I can see how they can fuck up a stadium presentation if they can't take money.
Oh, it wasn't Jackson County that fucked up the stadium presentation. It was the fucking Royals.
Either way, Jackson County can eat a dick right now.
Oh man, look, I'm telling you, boy.
Can eat a fucking dick.
If north of the river wasn't so racist.
Oh my goodness. But they said the ones that had an appointment were there the day that the hack occurred. So
one of the motherfuckers was the hacker.
Hold on. So we all eating shit right now. What makes you? What makes it any different that they eating shit? So I ended up leaving after myself and several others cussed these motherfuckers out. But
Bold move, by the way.
Oh, I was talking shit before the sheriff came out.
Because the sheriff is literally right there.
Right there.
I mean, like...
Oh, no. They expected that response. They absolutely expected that response. They don't keep guards at the historical Truman courthouse. Unless they know they done fucked up. But nonetheless, we asked when we come back. They said come back next Monday.
Next Monday? So I'm supposed to get 14 tickets between now and next Monday because y'all on some bullshit?
Right. And I get home, get me a smoke and take a nap, and wake up, and I went to the Jackson County Facebook page so I could talk some more shit. And I saw that like an hour before I was checking it, somebody said they finally got online.
So he made you an appointment?
No, got my taxes paid.
Oh,
they actually got the website up.
Oh, so it's back online.
The website is back up. Yeah.
Okay, bet. So I'm gonna do that shit tomorrow because they keep sending me the postcard. But so I guess it's a good thing I didn't do it because you know my little measly pittance of cash would have gotten hacked.
You would have got swallowed up.
Swallowed up. Has your money ever been swallowed up by bills?
But just a historical clusterfuck of
swallowing,
of misorganization and crisis management.
But it's never been good though.
Man, I smoked this shit out this joint.
It's never been decent.
Man, straight up.
Actually, I don't know though, cause so I can't go to Grandview to do that shit no more.
Pay taxes? No. You can still tag your car there.
Damn, I always pay my taxes at Grandview. That's stupid.
Yeah, all of the contract offices that they had that used to do it, none of them do it anymore. Because like Lee Summit used to be able to pay it at Lee Summit City Hall, and they was like, yeah, I can tell you what your taxes are, but
Can you take payment?
or if it's paid, I can get your receipt. But yeah, I can't take any payments here.
Yeah, they gotta get it together.
Motherfucking bureaucracy. You know what? Let's
I think
get off this
Independence
shit.
or downtown.
Yeah, let's get off this shit because
Yep.
I don't want to talk about this no more. This shit's depressing.
That's why I was saying. See why I wanted to get here on time.
Wow, so you could depress us before the show?
No, so I could get to the beer.
Oh. You had that in the back seat the whole time.
No, I told you that beer was delivered here yesterday.
Oh, I'll be paying attention, man. I'm out here raw dogging.
But we're not talking about my cooler at the house.
Well, I say, let's get into it.
All right, yeah.
I'll say your boy Pat Mahomes was, I guess, I don't know if it's considered nominated, but one of the 100 most influential people in the world via
The
Time
world,
magazine.
Craig.
The world.
He's on the magazine cover looking like, it's me, bitch.
Like he about to drop the hottest R&B album of
Since
2003.
Carl Thomas, I wish. Since Case and Joe, Faded Pictures.
I think that's justified. Because that's that would be a consideration Tom Brady would have been eligible for at some point in his career.
But what makes him influential?
I mean, he's
they're trying to make every other quarterback him now.
Okay, so but this is the Time magazine, the
And-
world's most
and-
100
and-
interesting
and-
people.
not just sports.
But his winning rate and his success rate and his ability to come back being down, like it's historical.
His
like,
ability to bail his daddy out.
Oh Lord.
But his daddy got money,
Hey,
or a
man.
decent amount of money. So I don't know why ain't nobody got this dude a driver.
Why hasn't he got himself a driver?
Hey man, look, I'm gonna say this: if I get money, the second or third thing I'm gonna do is hire me a driver. Cause you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stay fucked up. I'm just keeping it all the way funky.
So I can afford it.
Yeah, hey, this is my driver. He don't touch nothing. What you got? Weed? Yeah, give me some of that. Give me that. Give me that. Drink? Yeah, give me that. Scissor.
Say not none of that. Not none of that.
Give me a little bit of that.
But look, in the internet age, he is bring it up, ubiquitous with
This Friday on Line Argue.
ubiquitous with champions in sport. You know what I mean? Like Messi knew who the fuck Patrick Mahomes was when he came here. You know what I mean? He didn't have to be educated. And that puts football, American football, more on the world stage than it probably has before. In combination with us going everywhere we can in Europe to play a football game.
And plus the Chiefs is big in Germany.
Yeah. So
I don't know how you say Chiefs in German, but I'm sure it sounds fresher than Titans.
So it's not as surprising for
It don't.
for him to be talked about on a global stage because everybody has access to the footage. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the footage is otherworldly at times.
So why isn't Kansas City taking advantage
Of
You answered your own question.
Of everything that the Chiefs got going on right now.
You answered your own question.
Yeah.
As soon as you said Kansas City.
This is Kansas City.
That's exactly why.
I don't know, man.
Because
they still don't realize what kind of asset they have in their city.
No, they do. What it really is this. Is that Kansas City has viewed itself as a big city for a long time. Kansas City really hasn't been a big city since like the 50s.
Right.
And I'm being generous by saying the 50s. But Kansas City hasn't really been a big city since the 50s.
I mean, I think we just recently cracked the 30 mark in the TV market.
We are now growing and turning into a bigger city. Not necessarily a big city, but a bigger city.
Mm-hmm.
And the growing pains hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have an influx of people like we're having, you can't just kind of live how you used to live, because other people got to say now. Everybody's got to say, and there's other people that that are here now, so they may not necessarily want to do things status quo, because that's not how they did things where they're from, or where they were just staying. So Kansas City has to, if it really wants to be a big city, it's gonna have to learn how to grow. And
but shouldn't the outsiders acclimate themselves to Kansas City and not the other way around?
Yes, and that is what really does that really is what happens. But they still have their viewpoint. You know what I'm saying? If you're born and raised in Kansas City, there's like certain things we probably all just agree on.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They not in that line of thought.
Mm.
So I think because think about it. The Royal Stadium downtown 20 years ago, that shit passes. And even if Crossroads is what it is now, that shit passes.
So we're talking 04, 05?
Yep. That shit passes. And you know why that shit passes? Because Kansas City was mostly Kansas City motherfuckers.
Mm.
Yeah.
What Kansas City's getting on the influx isn't necessarily the affluent from these other bigger cities. It's the broke motherfuckers from the bigger cities.
Mm-hmm.
And they can come to Kansas City and stretch $1.
Yeah, because it's cheap.
Because it's cheap here. Mm. And so they also brought that mentality of, fuck you rich motherfuckers.
Mm.
And that shit's, once, that shit has spread like wildfire.
Mm.
And now, motherfuckers aren't thinking about the economy of the city. They thinking about, fuck you rich motherfuckers.
Mm.
So now, guess what happens? The same shit's gonna happen privately. That ballpark is going right where the fuck they want that ballpark to go. They may not, if they do it privately, we're still gonna pay for it, but not the way you think.
Oh my goodness!
Hot dogs, $12.50.
You won't be local and be able to afford a game.
Say ketchup $3.
Beer, $27.13. That's Bud Light. Not even Boulevard. Boulevard wheat, $32.50.
8 ounce.
Stone face.
No, 4 ounce
with ice.
Straw make it last long.
Nachos, $57.
No cheese.
No, I was about to say with cheese, $72.
And now you can't bring your water in here. You might have Coke.
Water, $8. 4-ounce bottle. The little squat bottle.
No drinking fountains. None.
What's that? We don't even have fountains for you to wash your hands. It's all hand sanitizer.
You had to pay a quarter to use the bathroom.
Because we don't want you stealing, trying to steal the water in your cup that you have for your beer.
Better get a dehumidifier or something. Gets water out the air.
Boy, look, because it's going. Yeah. So yeah, that's just my opinion.
But they have to know that if you want to keep the team and you want to keep it somewhat affordable, like the people got to chip in at some point. They're gonna do it one way or the other. So why not just do it beforehand?
I say give it up willingly. Because if you give it up willingly, now don't get me wrong, y'all. Don't get me wrong, y'all. The plan was murky at best. You know what I'm saying? They didn't divulge many details.
Mm-hmm.
The renderings I was seeing, I was like, eh. But hey, I like the Royals. I've always liked the Royals.
Mm.
They've always been losers.
Nah, not always. In our lifetime, we've had some major stretches where
in my lifetime, the Royals were winners from their inception in I'll say from 77 to 89.
Mm-hmm.
From 90 to 2004, there was a steady decline, and then at some point they just fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
And from 2004 till 2012, 2013, 100 lost seasons consecutively. Yeah, so the Royals been and that actually I'm giving them more credit than they deserve probably for the late 90s from 98 to 2000.
Because that squad where they had Beltran, Jermaine Dye, Johnny Damon, that outfield was decent.
The outfield was cold, but they wasn't winning
pitching.
games.
Yeah, they ain't had no pitching.
Yeah, they lose the games 8-7.
Mm. But at least that that version of them was somewhat fun to watch.
Oh yeah, because you get to figure out how they're gonna lose this game. Is it gonna be the relief pitching, the starting pitching? Somebody gonna have 2 errors. What kind of errors? How costly these errors gonna be? How many home runs you gonna give up today?
But if they go though, we all gonna be hurt.
Oh, I'm gonna be mad because I'm gonna have to be a Nashville Stars fan. That don't even sound right.
Ain't nothing wrong with it though.
I don't know. I fuck with the Predators.
Now, if the Royals do leave, are we ever going to get another professional sports team?
If
back
they
on
actually
State?
if they actually leave the region, oh hell no,
No.
hell no.
Well, welcome to the Midwest version of Portland.
Yeah,
Damn.
but we got football instead of basketball.
And we got football instead of basketball.
And soccer. We are the soccer capital of America.
They got the Timbers. So yeah, it would be the Midwest version of Portland.
It really would be the Red Kingdom.
Meanwhile, Austin got our fucking baseball team, dog.
San Antonio.
San Antonio for sure. For sure.
San Antonio Cowpokes.
But I think, I honestly believe a lot of the issue, the main issue of it is that most of those no's don't have any kind of investment in sports.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if they don't have the investment in sports, and one person starts complaining about well, this deal isn't right. Well, that ain't right. Well, fuck it then. No, fuck the damn demand. All that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, instead of even attempting to find any value in it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But those people just need to admit that that's what it is. I don't do sports ball. Fine. Right?
But that's too easy. It's too easy for them though. Like that's just an easy cop out. Like I don't fuck with sports, so I'm not voting for it. Like you're not looking at the big picture at all.
Yeah, but at least we don't have to have all this diatribe back and forth.
But see, that's when I should. You know what? And it just dawned on me. Every time somebody said that, I should have been like, well, you don't fuck with the Kauffman Center, but you know what I'm saying, voted for the taxes for that.
Actually, Kauffman Center was 100% privately funded.
Was it?
Yeah.
Fresh. So they'd have been like, shut the fuck up, PL, and I'd have been like, and I'd have been like, but you still would have voted for it.
Hold on. This nigga hold on, PL go get a call. Hello? Yeah, nigga, this is E-Dub the fourth, nigga. What the fuck is your problem?
I'd be like, who the fuck is this? Fuck is E-Dub the fourth? I'm like, goddamn E-Dubs. Who the fuck are you?
You know who I am? It's you, dog.
Who?
You, dog.
I don't know who this is.
It's you and Kaufman's great
Oh.
son.
Oh. Shit, holla at me. Shit. Y'all ain't even around no more. Y'all are on the squad. That shit's twice so since Pop's been gone.
Damn, it has been.
Yeah. Shit. Nigga, y'all's name is just on the stadium. Y'all probably don't even get no check for that. Y'all, matter of fact, y'all paid for that.
Hold on. Yo. What if they made that auditorium the Kauffman Center because they knew Kauffman Stadium was going to be out of here?
To keep the name around?
Mm-hmm.
That's a definite possibility.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, they knew Kauffman Center or Kauffman Stadium eventually would be.
I mean, the Kauffman Foundation is still gigantic as well.
Well, no, but they knew the Kauffman Stadium eventually would be torn down.
Right.
So I don't know. No, the Kauffman Center was just a flex. Just a nice.
We got it.
Don't forget we got this. Don't forget we got this money.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just nice; it's beautiful.
So I don't want to fly out to the orchestra no more.
Nope, we're gonna fly the orchestra in.
Yeah. I don't feel like doing it. Here, have this motherfucker. I think it was one of the same designers that did the Guggenheim or some shit like that.
Yep. That and the Sydney Opera House.
Hey, but guess how much it costs to go to them motherfucking shows? Since it's 100% privately funded.
A grip. Man, I wanted to go see. I ain't gonna say the name of the group because I don't want to, seem like I'm busting them out on nothing. But I was like, ooh, I ain't got that kind of bread like that. Can I get this on Klarna? Gonna do Afterpay?
So break it up into four.
Yeah, man. Four installments like $57.
But honestly, we kind of should have expected this brushback because we've been on a progressive development on that type of stance for what 15 years now, and then Trump gets into the White House, motherfuckers just start acting the fool, saying whatever the fuck they want to, and now motherfuckers are retreating back to the city of no. The city of no. And that is not what we need to be. You got to take some risks. And I think you can risk 3/8 of a cent in sales tax for the year. You can handle it.
Hold up, that you were already paying though.
That
You're already paying.
We just extend.
Not adding to it.
Yeah.
Just
We're just gonna extend.
stopping this one and picking it up from here and going like 40 years with the next one. But they didn't explain it that way. They explained it shitty, or in a shitty manner. So,
But do you think that people just didn't want to get it? Because it's not like it's.
oh
that,
no,
it
No.
wasn't a convoluted plan.
people want downtown baseball, but because the crossroads, and I've said it before,
Keep it on
and
the east side. Keep it
No,
on the east side.
no, not even that. But how I said it before, and I'll say it again: the crossroads is just white folks' playground. That's where they get to go down and be close enough to the hood and close enough to downtown to where they can, kind of get themselves some street cred. They not trying to let you fuck with that. They want the baseball stadium over in the East Village on the other side of the police station where the old Greyhound bus station and MC Sports Castle and shit was.
Where you'd have to redo that entire interchange over there.
Oh, man.
And how many years would that take?
Yeah.
And what would that do to fucking traffic? My God.
That would literally lock traffic down. You couldn't
For
even.
a decade.
Yeah, it would.
For a decade. Between the highway construction and then actually because you can't construct the stadium until you fix the roads.
Mm-hmm.
So might as well throw 3 to 4 years on top of whatever time frame you had for building the stadium. And the state said, no, we ain't doing all that shit. Because it don't make no fucking sense.
So since it's not going over there, where and don't get me wrong, aside from having to reroute or redo all the highway shit over there, it does make more sense to just build it over there because you're just building. You're not having to tear nothing down. You're not having to do no extra. You're not having to displace any businesses. But it's a part of me that's like, fuck them, man. They better catch a check if they got to move. That's what's going to happen. The Royals are going to give them some money. People are like, oh, well, they don't own a building. Okay, the Royals are still going to give this business some money because, motherfucker, we about to get you up the fuck up out of here.
Hey, man, I will say this. Like I've been trying to think of alternate sites, right? Now, I'm going to preface that none of these make sense more than the plan that was presented as far as location is concerned, right? But things that locations that could have got passed. You could have did East Bottoms, and you could have let them buy out like a large swath of that area and build their own entertainment district there, as long as we fund enough of the stadium itself. Like mandated in there so that you create another entertainment district in the city. that ain't in a heavy residential area, so you ain't gonna get a lot of noise complaints, shit like that. That would be like I think that would be like a big city idea. You know, they should have did something with the East Bottoms. Like most of that shit that's down there ain't cracking that hard. It's just owned by some rich motherfuckers.
I don't even know what the East Bottoms are anymore. I can't think of, haven't been down there.
I mean, Midway Auto Parts is over there now. They're like their whole compound is stretched down there. That's pretty active.
Oh, down on there, that's shit. All that shit's all
Rieger's down there.
Jay Rieger.
Yep.
I thought that was over in No, they did move, didn't they?
And ain't Knuckleheads down there?
Knuckleheads is over. I don't know where Knuckleheads is exactly. I just know the couple times I've wound up there, I just wound up there.
Yeah. You could just, light up another area of the city. And all these counterculturists can go over there and demand a stake of what's going on over there, too. What was the other place? I saw somebody said West Bottoms on the KCK side.
Well, that's outside of Jackson County.
Sure, but even if that's a losing scenario, at least the stadium is still virtually downtown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that might be a flood threat, a flood risk.
No,
Man, they ain't flooded down there in
what would be crazy
years.
though? What would be crazy though is if
30 years.
If KCK offered up some of that Fairfax land and they have a riverfront stadium right there in downtown. You ain't got to throw in the middle finger from the legends. You can throw it from right across the water.
That would be fresh with downtown as the backdrop.
It wouldn't be fresh though. I don't say that smell. Ooh wee.
Oh yeah, I was about to say they gonna have to move that water plant. That's gotta go.
Well, that's our water treatment plant.
Is it ours?
That's that's what makes.
Yeah, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. It needs to go.
Oh, if they did that shit, they would double it up.
It needs to go, bro.
They'd build a whole nother water treatment plant over there just to.
Hey, I wholly acknowledge.
You gonna eat these hot dogs, but it's gonna smell like shit.
Straight shit. Have fans at the top of the
It just
stadium.
smells like atomic ass.
Man.
You gotta burn incense in the stadium.
Oh my god!
You get a chicken
Like,
and an
what
incense
the fuck
stick.
is that?
That's some Gonish. The incense of the day. Dragon's blood.
Hey, and I remember in the 80s, they didn't even have no covers over the tops of that shit. You be going across 70, you see that shit fucking like waves.
Literally just floating.
Just
waste.
swirling and just. I'd be like, hey man, the fuck is that?
Oh, that's so gross.
Why are we living like this?
Man. And remember I don't know if y'all ever took the boat trip.
Yeah.
The River Queen.
Yeah, the River Queen. Ooh wee.
And they had the yacht too. I don't know if I actually ever did that.
I didn't do the yacht.
If I did it like once, and I don't even remember it.
I did the River Queen because they had the the Dixieland band trio or quartet or whatever the fuck playing, and I was like, yeah, I want to punch all y'all in the face.
Hey, it wasn't a bad idea. It's just there's some nasty ass water there,
Dude.
Like you gonna have to spruce it up somehow. You know what I mean? Like you got the stadium there, so you can have the boat go by the stadium. You know what I mean during the soccer matches, right? Build you some other shit down there and have some shit that people to look at except for brown water. Straight up. Hell, they could still build on the Cerner complex.
Yeah, it's a lot of land. I just drove past there,
Hey,
and
and they could take that campus and turn it into whatever the fuck they want to turn it into. You know what I mean? It could be it could be the offices plus a training facility. You know what I mean? You repurpose that shit over there.
And I'm surprised they haven't done more with that area.
Well, once Cerner got bought, once Oracle bought Cerner, Pat ain't putting no motherfucking Waterberg over there, dog. He like, I done put a lot of them out here. It's like, if ain't nobody gonna be there for lunch, I don't know if I'm gonna put one there.
You know, say Taco Bell be cracking though.
Oh man, trap back jumping. Trap back jumping. So they could have looked at some other spots, but I understand having the fucking stadium right across the street from T-Mobile Arena with an entertainment district in between it.
That makes the most sense. Like there's not another space in the city that was like damn near just ready to go, as far as the amount of time that it would take to build what's already there.
Literally build the canopy without fucking up daytime traffic.
Right.
They could do all that shit at night.
Now they wouldn't, but they could if
But
they
they
wanted
could.
to.
It wouldn't take as long as some people would think. You know what I mean? Yeah, it sucks that you gotta let billionaires do these type of projects. You know what I mean? Yeah, I wish we all could collect our money and the public pay for some shit, and we do it ourselves. You know what I mean? Or at least lease the property out ourselves, a la Truman Sports Complex. But that ain't what the deal is. But we need that type of shit. We need that type of shit. That is big city shit or bigger city shit. This isn't some radical, diabolical idea that somebody that just whipped up. The Royals aren't villains for asking for money, asking for some incentive, asking for some partnership in this.
Do you think that
because the city's going to benefit from it more than they are?
Right. Well, everybody's gonna benefit, but I'm just thinking the way that they put it out there, maybe people just weren't understanding all the benefits.
Yes.
It's like
absolutely.
it was almost like you were hearing too many cons
and there wasn't a uniform explanation of how this works out and how this is and why this is a good idea.
And the people that were against it, they were loud. They were loud and
they were super loud and annoying. Most of them. There are some arguments I could hear about saying no that I couldn't be mad at. You know what I mean? I don't do sports and I'm just not gonna do it. No problem. I can't convince you otherwise, right? We don't share the same logic on it, right? So your voice is heard. But these motherfuckers that are like, no, this is terrible for us. Like this is gonna destroy Kansas City. Like how? How? Bro, the area that they talk about building on, bro, there's nothing there that can't move. There's nothing there that can't move down the block.
Well, I'll be kind of I ain't gonna say sad to see the KC Star building go. You know,
But it's just sitting there though.
it's just sitting there.
Sitting there looking pretty.
It's a cool ass building, but if y'all it's been empty for
At least 15 years now.
has it been 15 years?
Oh shit! It's been almost 20 years, bro.
Damn, I didn't realize it's been that long. So it's been empty long enough for you motherfuckers to have done something with it. And pardon the French, but I gotta call you motherfuckers on that one. Motherfuckers.
And y'all don't want that family to not eat it on that property because they paid too much for it. What are you going to do with it? Who is going to buy it? Who is going to do something with it? Now, I'll tell you, I think it was a failed opportunity here that the what is that? What do they call that Hall of Fame thing next door to T-Mobile Center? Or is it the NCAA?
The basketball?
The college NCAA experience.
That's what they call the experience. Yeah. They should have put that in the Star Building. They should have absolutely put that in the Star Building.
I haven't been in there, so I can't say.
It's smaller. That part of the
how
complex
hasn't the
is
Star
smaller.
Building been converted into condos or apartments by now?
Because they paid way too much to do that.
What, to build it?
No, to buy it. Somebody bought it.
Oh, somebody owns that
The
motherfucker.
family owns that motherfucker.
Oh, and the city ain't gonna let them get up out of it. Cause ain't nobody gonna ever buy that building.
Well, that's the thing. If it would have got approved, some of that money would have went towards buying out all the property owners in that area, which would include the Star Building, which they would have to make a significant offer for. Right, and people didn't agree with that. That they basically get off the hook for making a shitty purchase.
I mean,
by the city paying them off, but you're paying them off regardless.
And
Even if they weren't upside down in the building, even if the building was turning a profit, if you're gonna build on that area, you're gonna have to buy them out.
and it's literally just sitting there.
And it's literally just sitting there, and nobody has any plans for it. Yeah, and it's a shame. And people say something ought to be done with it, but what the fuck are you gonna do with it?
Because it's been.
It's not that historic. It didn't get used that long, right?
Damn, when did they build it?
Late 90s,
That's what I thought. Like 98 or 96,
something like that.
Damn. And
I
then
don't even think it was open 10 years, man.
Wow. I didn't know it's been like. I thought it just been like 10 years since it was shut down. But I guess it's. Oh man, I guess it has been longer.
Yeah, that was crazy. As soon as they built that motherfucker, the internet started killing the newspaper. You know
The internet said, "Fuck newspapers."
Started killing them.
Fuck your ain't cuz.
Like they had stopped printing in there years before they shut down that build the operations in there. I think they were using it for storage or some shit like that, or a distribution point. But they weren't printing papers out of there like 4 years before they came all the way up out of it.
Damn.
It was some wild shit.
They're using the old Star Building. They've converted that. The original Star Building. They converted that a couple years after they stopped using. You know what I'm saying? After they moved out.
They put condo.
Right, man. Playground.
Man.
Do you think it's just the structure of it itself?
What the Star Building?
Yeah, it's like they can't do anything else with it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
But it seems like the structure of it inside, it seems like it's just empty. It seems pretty cavernous to me. So to me that
Well,
seems
the
like
front end of it seems pretty cavernous, but I don't know how it feels on the back end of that thing because it's kind of a cornucopia shape.
yeah, I guess so. But the presses aren't in there still, so
No.
yeah, so I mean, so it's empty. So to me, it seems like that would be even better since it's empty to be able to just engineer your shit up and
Well, see, that's why I thought they would have the NCAA experience thing over there.
because they put a whole floor in Kemper Arena.
Yep. So did that shit is wild.
That
yo.
boy, hey,
That shit is wild.
Rock was with me the first time I went down there, and I was like, "Hey man, if this shit collapse, boy, I love you. I just want to let you know that."
You couldn't believe it. You were in the middle of the upper decks.
I was like,
the
man,
upper deck of Kemper Arena.
This is where the scoreboard was.
Right. Just looking around at the nosebleeds, and they right in your motherfucking face.
I don't like this. I went and sat in the seats that I used to sit in. I was like, this is weird.
And look, and you just look down, and you can see the floor like just disintegrating and going back to motherfucking 83. Like, what the fuck?
I'm 11 years old and 85, and I'm high because I'm at the concert. Everybody done sparked up.
So you got that good second hand.
Shoot me with the pop gun. Yeah.
Bro, if we'd have waited if the Kings would have waited one more year, they would have never left.
Yeah, but they was already splitting time in Omaha though. Like
They
it was
were.
just a weird. That was just a
They
weird
were.
situation.
But now Michael Jordan is coming into town on a regular basis, and the NBA is starting to become what it is now.
Yeah.
And we would have been in the TV more. You know what I mean? Because the contract, the
Money
TV contracts would have been better.
Yeah.
Like Kansas City lost faith in them too soon, and they lost faith in us too soon.
Nah, I think they did the right thing. Got the fuck up out of town. Got the fuck up out of Dodge.
I don't know, man. I think we would have got a new arena sooner.
Well, we kind of did when they rebuilt the roof.
Man.
Well, let me ask y'all this: why not put something down, or why not tear down like that whole Kemper area and build something there?
Because Hy-Vee Arena and American Royal are.
Well, American Royal's out of there pretty soon.
Well, that whole area is popping now for yuppies. The new yuppies.
And they got that new bridge project they got going on over there.
Yeah, where the entertainment district. Yeah, so that's that's the new yuppies area because they built all that shit. Because dude, I remember like 2 years ago going down to Stockyards. I hadn't been down there, and I hadn't even been down in that part of the town in a minute.
Bro,
I got back down. I went back down there. I was like, hold up, man, where the fuck this a whole apartment complex?
Just it doesn't envelop the motherfucking brewery.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, this is wild. Where'd this come from? Shot me with the pop gun. Yeah, man, it was on and popping. I didn't understand, but I get it now.
But P was right. Growing pains is the
Yeah, it's just growing
overall.
pains, man. If Kansas City wants to remain on a electoral and civic minded level that it's been, Kansas City gonna have to start getting active and teaching the out of towners in a respectful manner how it is. Respectfully. Don't shoot them with your bop gun.
Ain't no Bob guns though.
But I still don't know where all these out of towners gonna fit. Or I'm sorry, or gonna fill up.
What they're gonna fill up?
Yeah,
What you mean?
like what it's supposed to be like fucking Six Light by the time it's all said and done or something like that.
Or that's I think that was
Where are all these people coming from?
everywhere. It's cheap here.
At a
Yeah,
rate that's going to be profitable?
because nationwide rent is ridiculous.
Dude, just the studio space that we use is like $3,500 a month in New York City,
Goddamn.
and you're sharing a bathroom.
And probably a bed.
Definitely a bed. Hope you like being the little spoon
With the rats.
and it's a walk up. 4th floor.
Man. That would have to fucking suck.
Oh man, every apartment I've had in Kansas City that I lived by myself was on the top floor of the apartment building, and it was walk-ups.
Yeah, say that shit cool in the
I was
wintertime, but man, having to carry up groceries and shit.
actually I got used to it. I used to kick it, didn't I, Rock?
What's that?
I said all my apartments was all top floor walk-ups.
Oh my God, it got on my fucking nerves.
Rockwell hated that shit.
Shit, why? Like, why?
Separate the chaff from the wheat, baby.
I'm the first nigga ass move and help him move too.
But hey man, you know I ain't got no friends, big dog. I need you to help me move, man. Don't nobody like me.
See, I got some pizza and a beer.
Yeah, we're just up on the 3rd floor. No elevator. Hey, at least when I lived on the 3rd floor, I had a fucking elevator. Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna say you didn't. We used it sometimes.
That motherfucker was scary.
A lot of more times than not, I took the stairs because I was like, I'm scared. I don't want to get stuck on this one.
But them was some big stairs though.
Oh yeah,
Them was some old school staircases.
yeah. It was like 30 stairs in between the floors and shit. You like, God damn, is this the Stair Olympics?
Oh yeah.
Them high ceilings.
You're not running up shit.
No, not.
You ain't running up nothing over here, partner.
Not unless you in super duper shape.
That's why they got the elevator.
Or cocaine. Cocaine Bear could run up them stairs easy.
Oh,
he'd
my
be like,
God.
yep.
That
See,
was a
that's why I
terrible
don't
movie.
want to go camping no more. I don't ever want to have an interaction with a fucking bear in the wild.
Well, so that's
I
why
don't
you
want,
gotta bring your
want
rifle
one to
with you.
have sight of me at 300 yards.
No, you bring your rifle with you. You'll be all right.
Hold on. And 300 yards away, he's still going to smell me before I can see him. Why? Why?
Tell him that it's human nature.
And my kid loves camping too.
Shit, if y'all go, I'll go with you.
Yeah, that's one thing I ain't doing.
Nah, bro.
I'm real cool on camping.
I seriously have not gone camping unless I've been paid for it since the military.
Say I go fishing, but I ain't going camping.
Hey, now
I want to do a flow trip.
Hey, now
Definitely not.
Unfortunately,
now-
it's all like racist places that you can do float trips, and I don't want to, encounter, no.
hey, well, hold on. So the repo companies camp out though. That was one to be at. It was lit.
Oh man, speaking of repo, did y'all see the over on the 59th where
Over there.
Oh man, but I was like, hey, hold on, what?
Because I had to watch it a couple times to see what happened, but the nigga was in the car.
I didn't realize he was in the
Oh,
car.
word?
Yeah,
he was in.
he had hopped in the car after he hooked it up.
Yeah, and he had his hand out the window because I was like, man, where the shots coming from? Then I watched it a couple more times,
And I was like, oh,
and
shit.
I was like, oh, that's an arm. And that's
So
the gun.
he jumped in the car when he turned his back or something?
Yeah, because you could see the back of that back wheel was spinning. Because I was like, man, why the back wheel spinning like that? And then like the second or third time I watched it, you see dudes, he reached his hand out, yeah, let off a couple shots.
Yeah, man. I was like, oh, damn. Fortunately, nobody was hit.
Oh yeah, the tow truck driver got the fuck up out of there.
Hey, but the tow truck driver is better than I am because I would have flipped his car. Nigga, you want to shoot it? Bet. Flipping your shit and I'm out.
Okay.
And I'd have drug your shit all around with it while I'm trying to flip. Oh, man. I might have took a couple shots.
Okay, so I happen to have some.
But I done got shot before. I got shot for no reason. I get shot for a reason this time.
Oh no, so I happen to have some experience with this type of scenario.
Rockwell did get shot at a few times. Hey, nigga called me. Hey man, I got shot at. I was like, hey man, where you at, bro? What we got to do?
I'm home now, boy.
Okay,
I'm at the crib.
you good?
Having some shots right now at 6 a.m.
I got
I'm alive.
I got a half a throwaway.
But look, my reaction. I was in the truck by the time the shots came out, right? And so my first reaction was to take cover. You know what I mean? Like my reaction ain't gonna be to run to the door, open the truck door, and then turn my back to the dude that's shooting at me to get into the truck and pull off.
Yeah.
Right?
Man, he white.
But see, here was the other part too.
Your reaction and his reaction ain't gonna be the same because you grew up with this shit. And I hate to say it like that, but you know what I'm saying.
No, but now I am assuming something here. I'm assuming that they had already VINed the car if it's up on the hook, right? So they confirmed that who the car belonged to or whatnot, right?
And shit, it still had
You
the
supposed
temp
to hook
tags
and
on.
book, dog. Clap them motherfucking wheel.
And book. You get
You
that
supposed to
motherfucker.
mob, dog. You
get
ain't
that
supposed to sit there.
But
Couple
maybe-
blocks
and
around
try
the
to turn
corner.
it, tie the shit up and all that.
But what
You
if
ain't
they-
out on the Basel, boy.
You do that around the corner.
Yeah. 3 blocks minimum.
No, but what if dude was just like for real, just in the car chilling and
And he just hooked him up.
Yeah, just hooked him up.
You in trouble.
Cause like sometimes I just sit and sometimes just sit and smoke in my car. Like if somebody did that shit.
Somebody just
I'm
roll
like,
up
hey
and
man,
just-
what the fuck? I might start shooting too. like hold on.
That's basically what happened to me. I lifted that motherfucker up and everything. Hey!
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
You just in there chilling. Just, hey
like,
man,
hold
what the fuck? I know this nigga ain't trying to tell me. I'm in here. Oh man.
I mean that shit happens so fast. Too. I that's why I have empathy for the dude because this shit happens so fast. Like you don't know you have not ever been in that scenario. You've never trained for that scenario. like, what do you do? Right? What do you do?
Haul ass.
Now I thankfully enough, I would say military training has at least given me the instinct to find fucking cover. If you hear fire, find cover. Right? Rule number one: you stay alive. You know, you already at a tactical disadvantage because you didn't fire first. Take cover and return fire. Or in this circumstance, take cover and run the other fucking way. As soon as you can.
Oh man. Whew, yeah. That's part of the Hood Olympics right there.
Man. And then the flatbed peeled out afterwards.
Hey, he was like, shit, I'm out too, man. I ain't trying to get,
Ooh, hey, that front end on that car got towed up, though.
Oh, yeah.
It got towed up.
Oh, yeah. You'd have been better off just letting him take it.
Straight up.
But it still had the Tim tags on it.
Yeah, buddy.
It's like you ain't paid your car note, you ain't paid your taxes, you ain't like.
Well, maybe not even the car note. It might be
it ain't the car note. That's not a repo.
That's
parking enforcement. That was parking enforcement.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Let me put. You typically ain't gonna have a wrecker and a flatbed out there running repos at the same time. I mean, unless you just got an advantage.
It might be. You might have a hot spot. Might be like, shit, hey, we got a gang of cars over here we gotta get, so you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, you always got your honey holes and whatnot, but that don't mean you want to go in there and just raid them motherfuckers. You want to, what it say in colors?
Walk down and fuck them all.
Yeah, walk down and fuck them all. You know, just go get them. You make sure that you got a guaranteed one. If you work at night, you got a guaranteed one every night. Put it like that. I get paid at the end of the week anyway.
They think
You know what I mean?
they think it's a high crime area, but it's a high repo area.
Yeah, because there was history of some cars getting stolen out of there by some unmarked tow trucks.
Oh, dude, my boy Blue, you remember Blue?
Mm-hmm.
He had a car stolen by unmarked tow truck. It had this Cutlass. That motherfucker was decent. It wasn't clean yet, but it was decent. He was about to, you could see that it was like a '79 Cutlass. Man, it stopped working at the laundromat right around the corner from from where he was staying at over in KCK, off like 5th and Ann. At that laundromat over there on
I know you're talking about.
yeah, on Strawberry. Yeah, man, he went back the next we walked the shit back around to where he was, to where he's at, and then I was like, shit, you want me to take you somewhere to grab a dude to do whatever to get the car started? He's like, nah, I just leave it till the morning. It should be cool right there at the laundromat. Nope.
Niggas like,
nigga, before I even, we sat around and smoked a blunt. So so about an hour later, I'm leaving, and I'm going that way. So I turn down and go to the. I called the nigga and said, "Hey man, somebody got your car, cuz."
quickly.
This is less literally an hour 15 minutes after we left. Maybe 2 hours. I'm like, yeah, somebody got your shit.
And I'm willing to bet you, even though it wasn't a repossession, even if it wasn't a repossession, whoever did that had some repo experience. They knew how to get hook that motherfucker and get up out.
Oh yeah, because he dropped it quick. He knew how to drop it quick.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped it like it was hot. Because the lead was hot.
Boy, you get your muscle memory down with that, with the steering wheel and motherfuckers lift controls in your hand, boy.
And see, and y'all wasn't even working with the new.
No, not the newest of new.
That's
Modern though.
I mean, y'all was good, but y'all wasn't working with the new. Man, I seen some videos of the new where they just roll up beside you, pull the forks out, and hit.
Oh yeah.
And they gone with you. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Gone with you.
They got the jump like where it slides a fucking thing underneath the whole car and then just lifts that motherfucker up.
Yep. It's the one that's got some shit over, I think, in Great Britain.
Yeah.
It's like four things or something that basically pick the car up at the wheels and just
put that motherfucker
on. No, it carts it off to the fucking impound or whatever. It's just takes the shit all the way. I'm like, oh, nigga, this shit is wild. If they want your shit, they gonna get your shit. That's why I don't put no money in cars.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
My super duper black, ultra black homie said Lambos for the Sambos.
Oh shit.
And when I thought about it to a degree, I was like, damn. He's not all the way wrong.
Not far off.
I don't know. If I had money,
Oh, if I had money, I might get a Lambo. But I ain't a Sambo. I think when he said Lambo for the Sambos, I think he was saying for the cats that flaunt that, like this is something that actually makes this person. Or that's, the people who feel like that, like, oh shit, he ain't shit without that Lambo. You know what I'm saying? Or he got that Lambo, he cool as motherfucker. Nah, the Lambo don't make you, you make the Lambo. I definitely feel like I make the Lambo. Because I'm going to get that motherfucker painted some shit that I'm not supposed to get it painted. Because you're supposed to sign, it's supposed to like some rules and shit to your Lamborghini. It's only like.
No, that's Ferrari.
Or Ferrari, oh, okay.
Yeah. You have to get approved.
Yeah, fuck that. If I paid the money for this motherfucker.
gee, I'm going to do what
you got to be on the list and you got to be approved. And terms of the sale indicate that you cannot make any alterations to the vehicle. Or any visible alterations to the vehicle. You can't change the paint beyond the colors that they offer. You can change it to another Ferrari color, but it's red, black, or white. Actually, I don't even think you get white. I think it's red or black.
They don't do the neon, the lime green anymore.
No. They never did. Motherfuckers was doing that without authorization.
You think it's Lamborghini though?
No, it was some Ferraris that were lime green in the early 2000s.
Yeah, those were altered.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. What you gonna do?
What they gonna do?
What you gonna do? Come take my car and repaint it?
But you're talking about I'm talking about like 10 to 20-year-old Ferraris. I ain't talking about like old fucking junkers that somebody done fucking rebuilt and
I'm just shit. I go to Dubai and get a couple of them cars off the side of the road.
Say they're just sitting.
Yeah. I've been playing this game on my phone where I'll be rebuilding cars.
Wow, though.
Dude, man, I saw a picture of the highway, of the strip of it. Dude. V12, ha.
I mean, how could you, like, if you had some money, right?
V16, V20, V24s. How you got a V24? How you got two 212, two V12s in your shit?
How could you not make money off restoring and reselling them motherfuckers?
Because it's Dubai. They don't give a fuck. They got the money. The oil money.
We're just throwing money away.
Actually, it's not even the people from Dubai that those are their cars. Those are the motherfuckers who like aren't from there, who like moved there or lived there for a little while.
And they either got in debt or tax debt.
Yep. And it's like,
and you can go to jail real quick over that.
Oh boy, look,
Real quick.
you go to jail for peeing in an alley. An alley, not the street, the alley. Because they got cameras everywhere. But you could pay a chick $50,000 to come shit on her.
What the fuck, dog?
I mean, you can do that for 50 here though. So
$50.
$50.
Hey, but she's not gonna take. I don't know. I'm just saying. I know what's going on in Dubai. You can't piss in the alley, but you can shit on a bitch.
Hey.
The world we live in.
And they say misogyny ain't real. What does this have to do with sports? This is like super duper Friday talk.
It absolutely is. But I would also say, how is that not unlike the U.S.?
Because Dubai owns that shit.
Fair.
They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna throw you in jail for pissing in this alley. Oh no, shit, this money, as many bitches as you want. No, it's all good. It's all good. You know, we know it happens. How does that conversation even start?
I don't know, dude. What are you? What the fuck are you smoking, dog?
How do you even roll up on somebody like, hey, yo, I just really want to shit on you.
Gusto.
I mean, we having
Royals win a few series, and
we're having a Friday night conversation, so
his
it's
ass, don't he?
yeah. I just don't understand how any of this shit works. So I'm out. I don't have the money for it. That's why a guy could give me the money now, and I'll be
now
good.
you know what to do with it.
Because I know what to do with it. Or I know, no. It's not that I know what to do with it. I know what not to do with it.
Sometimes that's more important.
I would fuck it up in whole different ways. Like, yeah, PL don't like cocaine at all.
But eating shit on a couple bitches.
I mean, I ain't. You know what? That's Super Friday conversation. let's change. Hey man, I am a super fan of the Chicago Sky as of last night.
Yeah, so they did their thing in the draft.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yep, they got Cardoza and Reese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're going to have to go see a game.
Now, do you see KC getting a WNBA team?
Nope.
Hold on. Might be on to something there.
Because at some point, something's got
You
to
already
go
got a
into-
riverfront
yeah.
soccer stadium down there.
Mm-hmm.
You want an anchor sports tenant that can pull women's numbers, women's sports numbers. It's already proven. Why not?
I'll say it makes sense.
That would be the compromise instead of the NBA completely swearing us off. We're gonna be like, all right, you know what? Take this WNBA team, see what you can do with it first.
Mm-hmm.
You get that cracking for a good 5 to 7 years.
So what, would they have to build like a 8,000 seat spot?
No, they would get tenants. They would be tenants in the T-Mobile Center.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that place would look super duper empty.
No, it wouldn't. No, it won't.
Most of them do, though. When you look at
It won't here.
Man, when you watching the games, I don't know.
It won't here. But look at what Sporting Kansas City did at Arrowhead.
Yeah,
72,000.
That's
Yeah,
soccer,
but
though.
they had
That,
Messi.
that was something they could never do when they were the Wiz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they wasn't playing Messi when they was the Wiz.
True that.
MLS was hanging on by a shoestring and a heroin needle.
But But
Shit, if fentanyl was around back then, boy, the MLS would have died.
But consider this: we've been known as a college sports fandom town, right? Before any kind of NFL considerations, and maybe only after a couple Royals considerations, but we just have a tendency to gravitate towards these sports that give you almost a college feel to them as far as fandom is concerned. Women's soccer, women's basketball. So there's so much commonality. You know what I mean? So many girls have now played high school or community college or college basketball. Now, right? You don't have to build a fandom like from nothing. You have a core fandom to deal that you can work with, and then you expand off of that. I can't see how the tide is. I mean, women's sports are going to have a spotlight now. They're going to, and I mean, honestly, they get more of a spotlight in other countries than they do here. You know what I mean? Like fucking Russian basketball and shit. That's why Brittany Griner was over there in Russia, because the motherfuckers was paying money to see women's basketball. Ain't no way you can't do the same thing here. In Kansas City, it'd be too easy to build a women's sports fandom.
I mean, I'd go. But I'd also probably be trying to holler at some of them, you know, and be like, shit, what's up? You 6'4". I'm 6. Okay, I probably done shrunk down to 6'2". I ain't gonna say I didn't. I don't know. Let's
I don't think you they type though.
Not most of them probably, but you know, I'm gonna still shoot my shot. Hey man, you know, penis is a you know, this is Super Friday.
Fuck, man, what are you doing?
This is Super Friday. I'm not going any further because we have to continue this discussion on a Friday.
Oh my god!
You're drawing me out of my sports mode.
Oh goodness!
Well, I said let's at least try to get back into the sports mode then. Your boy Salvi hit his 250th home run the other day. Is Salvi a lock for the Hall of Fame?
For the Royals Hall of Fame or the
No,
MLB Hall of Fame?
for the MLB Hall of Fame. For the Royals Hall of Fame, we already know he's in there. They might as well just put his name in the.
Oh, day after he retires, they can just go ahead and.
I think another good playoff run would probably cement it for him. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Another good 1 or 2 years where we're in contention and he's still playing Salvi level baseball. Yeah, he'll be a lot.
See, he's been playing first base a lot lately. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
Brett.
But Brett didn't catch.
Yeah. Played third.
He don't tip either.
Oh.
Boy, I bet that breaks people's hearts. Servers' hearts. They see him coming in, like, oh hell yeah, I got a motherfucking whale on the line, baby.
Like, no sir.
Oh, what? This nigga tipped me $10. What the fuck is this? Oh, so I'm on a bitch. My bad. Allegedly. Definitely.
So you think's a worse tipper, him or Frank White?
Shit.
Hey, Frank White might mess around and not be able to get service. Jackson County pretty soon.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna still say George Brett is probably a worse temper than Frank White. But Frank White definitely will not be wanting to eat nothing served to him at a restaurant in Jackson County probably in a while. Man.
Woo!
He don't want somebody to recognize him.
Yeah, little extra sauce. Don't it?
Oh man.
I hate to see it too, man, because I mean I feel like he's had the best intentions for a long time, but it's probably time for him to go ahead and shut it down.
You gonna fuck around and run for mayor?
No. No.
Oh, he'll fuck around and get it.
No. I don't know about that one.
You hold on. You telling me Frank White runs for mayor of Kansas City? He wouldn't win?
Not now.
That's in the bag.
Actually, you know what? Maybe not
Not
now.
now.
If it was before the tax shit went down over the past couple years, definitely. But now, yeah, now it's like his name got some stank on it.
Because if he could have won, he would have run.
Nah, I think Frank probably thought that mayor was beneath him.
Really?
Fuck being mayor. Motherfucking Frank White. I want to be with the money, bitch. Pimp this bread. Y'all don't ever hear motherfucking Isaac Hayes when you be around Frank White? I'd be like, oh shit. Where does Money Player music come from? Oh shit, Frank White's in the building. It's motherfucking Curtis Mayfield.
And then oh shit, last thing I got what do y'all think about, they said that the Redskins offered up a ridiculous trade to the Chicago Bears and they did not accept it.
The Commandos?
Yeah, for the first overall, they said they gave them their first, which is the second pick this year, their second rounder this year, the third rounder this year, a first and a third next year.
Whoa.
And the Bears turned that down.
And they, what?
Yeah.
Because they want Williams.
Yeah, because they want Caleb
They want to
Williams.
fuck up Caleb Williams. They don't want nobody else to do that but them. Ugh. Bear down.
Well, I mean, they got
Because the
Kingsbury.
Commandos would absolutely draft Caleb Williams if he failed at 2.
Oh, yeah. And fuck them up in a whole different way.
Because, I mean, they got Cliff Kingsbury out there.
We're in Commando land.
Mm-hmm. That's their OC now.
He allegedly knows some stuff. I still really ain't seen it.
Yeah, but look at the quarterbacks in the league that he coached in college. Like he had what, 3? Like he had Mahomes for a year. He had what's the name with Arizona for
Kyler
a year.
Murray.
So I mean you know what I'm saying? He does his thing as far as a quarterback guru.
He was a
goes.
decent quarterback.
He just wasn't shit as a head coach.
Yeah, no.
And some cats just aren't good head coaches. But you know what I'm saying? They can be great OCs. They can be great quarterback coaches. Like he's one of those.
Romeo Cornell. Terrible head coach. The worst head coach. Man.
I mean, he really did believe he was just going to win all his games with defense. And then had the nerve to have some of them people on that defense.
And some of them people on that offense.
Mm-hmm.
You got Brody Crowell starting for you.
Brody Crawl.
It's hard to say his name. And not because, he brings up like terrible memories of football, of bad football, but it's just like really difficult to say his fucking name.
Crawl.
Brody Crowell.
Brother Crawl.
Brody Crowell. Sound like the Budweiser frogs.
Them motherfuckers was like, he from Alabama and he looked like Joe Namath. He gotta be able to ball.
Wrong.
He gotta be able to ball.
Wrong. All the way.
He's got moxie.
That don't help.
He's got a winner's attitude.
That really don't help.
He's got a laser forearm.
He gave y'all some moments.
Not
No,
positive.
what?
Not positive.
Say what?
He said he gave us some moments.
Of what?
Not positive. Not positivity. Negativity.
Some moments of heartache?
Hey, I just said moments. I didn't specify.
I don't know. I can't even say it's heartache because I didn't
And
expect
mediocrity?
anything. If you expect nothing and your heart is broken, that means that it's even worse than. How do you give less?
Did
less
the man
than
score a touchdown? I don't believe he scored a touchdown.
I don't know. I'm sure he did once or twice.
No,
He
I don't
had to.
believe
He had to have scored at least once.
I have to be proven otherwise.
He wasn't the year that they didn't score a touchdown. That they didn't throw they didn't
Yes,
pass
that was-
for a
that
touchdown.
was Alex Smith.
That was Alex Smith.
They didn't pass to a receiver for a touchdown.
But they had some crap ass receivers.
Hey, boy, Debo was out there a baller.
No, it wasn't. Well, 1 year.
I tried to say that shit with a straight face, and I couldn't do it.
Man, Debo go to Lambert's and short arm them passes. Nigga, them rolls. You can't catch the roll. You can't lean out for the roll. Alligator arming the rolls.
Man.
Letting these fire ass rolls hit the ground. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Man. Do you think that could ever happen again?
What's that?
A team go through an entire NFL season and a receiver not catch a touchdown?
Shit, we could have fucked around and did that this last year.
Nah, that's hard to do.
No. Never again. Andy will never ever allow that to happen on his resume again.
Well, I think he was just saying in general. And in general, yeah, I think it could happen again.
That's bad, boy. Somebody,
I'm not saying it's going to happen anytime, but I think it could happen again.
Andy Reid is the only man that could do that and keep his job. Because he's the only man that can make a winning season out of it.
Man, they also knew we ain't got no receivers. These niggas is trash.
Boy.
The hottest of garbage juice.
Yeah, that shit was
Man, them
Check
motherfuckers was garbage juice from Do the Right Thing hot.
Was Fred X still on the team for that one?
I don't think so. I hope not. Because if he was garbage too. Then.
Oh my God! Yes. Yes. Should have never been signed. That wasn't his fault. That was our fault.
That's Carl Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
Garbage. Walking around here in that garbage bag trench.
Shopping at the thrift store for a wide receiver and shit.
So y'all gonna
Got
possibly be
motherfucking
doing that
Derek
again?
Alexanders of the world out here depending on their asses.
Cut that dude. That's what I used to call him.
What was that?
Cut that dude. It's like the fourth game in. I was like, oh man, they just need to cut that dude.
Hey, and the only reason they had so much hope in it was like he's kind of tall.
He was, and he had some decent speed, but he just wouldn't catch the ball.
Definitely not the over the middle type.
Or he'll catch it behind the line of scrimmage. I'm like, hold on, man. How you catching it behind the line of scrimmage? You a wide receiver. This ain't a
Yeah.
bubble screen. Brody Croyle. Shit, I'm talking shit about Brody Croyle. That motherfucker probably got like 4 car dealerships down in Alabama.
Well, shit, that's all I have for tonight. You got anything, P?
Nah, just that I'm a fan of Chicago Sky. Think I'm gonna take me a couple trips up there. Right.
Oh, if you get a chance, check out that fucking knockout of Max Holloway knocking out. I think it was Poirier. UFC 300. Oh man,
Oh,
that shit went epic. That shit went down.
At the last second.
Yeah, like in the third round, they was both they was basically like let's do this. They stand in the middle and start trading blows. And Max Holloway's face was already fucking hamburger, dude. It was hamburger. And he still found a way to get a knockout, man. Like 2-3 body shots and then pop, pop, pop. Wow. It was good shit. It was good shit. It was definitely the knockout of the year in boxing or MMA.
Well, I say on Friday, I'm gonna give y'all the rundown. Went and saw the new Godzilla.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be a comedy, but it's one of the funniest movies I've seen in a while. Man, what's that built on the floor down there?
Yeah, it's flooding.
But yeah, this
We're in the floodplains now, y'all.
but yeah, real convoluted movie. I'm gonna break that down on Friday.
All right. I have some other shit to bitch about. That's for sure.
Well, all right, for another edition of the Sports Block of Ritoc, I'm Jay Ritoc. That's PL.